Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm James Rose and this is Amazing Cultivation Simulator. Now as you've probably seen, because I'm going to put it in the title of the video, this will be the final episode of Amazing Cultivation Simulator. Except don't worry, because if you're enjoying this, it's actually just going to be the final episode of the Heavenly Foundation Sect. At this point, I have just under 200 hours in this game now. Obviously, most of that isn't actually from this sect. I've been playing a lot of the game in my own time. And I've actually had a couple of sects which have progressed a bit further than this one. So I'm happy that my understanding of most of the basic concepts of the game is okay now. So what I'm going to do, we're going to finish the mini universe today, I think. This will be our crowning accomplishment of the run, and then I'm going to start a new series as of tomorrow, maybe today. I'll see how the recording goes. But anyway, yeah, I'll start a new series of this. And with the start of this, we didn't really have a goal in mind. I've got a particular goal in mind for the next one right now. So that'll be good, something to actually aim for. And yes, so we need to finish our mini universe. This is going to be the crown on this run, because I've spent ages trying to actually get this thing done. Um, as I say, I've been playing in my own time, and I understand much better how to actually get resources now. We're going to kind of cheat. Rather than actually getting Holy Stone, I'm just going to buy one off these guys. Don't even need any connection. But I don't know how much it actually costs, so let's start with 500 Spirit Stones and go from there. Too generous, I thought it might be. Let's try 100. No way. 2. Too generous. 150. I can't say no to that price. 40. No way. So I'm going to assume if 45 doesn't work. You know how much this actually... Yeah, so I'm going to assume a single Holy Stone block is worth 150 Spirit Stones. We'll do that. That gives us our one block, which we can then stick into the mini-universe like the final piece of a good jigsaw. And then we can get that built. And I'll say, I've actually, as I said, I've actually, when I say I progressed further in a couple of runs than I have on this one, what I mean is I've progressed further with my cultivators. So I've had a couple of runs where I've gotten to Primordial Spirit. A lot of people aren't here right now, so it's kind of hard. Let's get everyone home for the final. All of you come home. Yeah, I've had a couple of runs where I progressed further with my cultivators. I've never actually built the mini universe though. So this will be a first for that for me, and we'll see how it works. I'm pretty sure it's just a click of a button. Where is the Holy Stone block? It should be in my trading area. Where's my trading area? I can't remember. Holy Stone. Oh, it just went down to 0, so somebody's just stuck it in. Yep. And Ho Jing here, don't know who you are, but you are building this. And this looks like it's going to take us a little while. So I do want to finish building this. I think it is a good way to finish the run. But it does look like it might take several days. The question is, what do we do in the meantime? How are we with... Who's actually at limits? Dr. Moo's at a limit. You're not Dr. Moo. Dr. Moo isn't here. Proper James is at a limit. So you're close to being able to break through. What's your key? 3,000. Your key's awful. You're not going to be a good golden core if I do break you through. What did we get James to in the end? He was like golden core 7. In my other runs, I've got a couple of golden core 1 cultivators. I know what's actually required to do that now. There's a number of different drugs you can feed them, and you're best off having them learn all of the different manuals. Talisman boy, did we break you through? We did. You got to quality 2, so you almost made it. What was he missing? So he didn't have an eternity... I don't know what it's called. Eternity pill. He also didn't have a wicked flux. So those would have both helped. I think those are the only things he's missing. I wouldn't be surprised if he was missing some manuals as well, though. James is back. You have a ton. What's your attainment? I also learned attainment can actually go over 100 now. I thought when you got to 100 attainment, you just got a tribulation, but no, that's not how it works. The way it works is when you get to 100 attainment, you have the option to then do a tribulation. And if you do the tribulation, it lowers your attainment and might do some other nice stuff. But the tribulation is actually equivalent. The first one, because there's different levels of it. The first one is equivalent to a demigod tribulation, so we won't be doing that with anyone. Although we could try it. Who needs some higher? Who wants some extra attainment? I've never tried this. James, you're gonna get some attainment, and then we're going to destroy you with a tribulation. Except you may not have enough thingy right now. How much is here? 160,000. That's quite a lot. James, go grab that. One thing I definitely will be taking advantage of much sooner, or at all, because we haven't done it in this run, in the next run, is I'll be using Body and Divine, I don't know what they're called, the Divine Cultivators as soon as I can. I haven't actually tried the Divine Cultivators in my other run yet, but I've just done one where I tried a Body Cultivator. Oh my god, they're so much stronger. We definitely need a Body Cultivator to stick around to defend the Sect. So what the last run I did personally, I was doing really well. But when my Sect reputation went over 2,000, which is when when enemies start getting stronger again, I first had a Golden Core Beast show up, while I didn't have any Primordial Spirit characters around, and none of my Golden Cores could fight it. So that wrecked a bunch of my Sect, and then soon after that, 3 Body Cultivators showed up. And none of them actually seemed like they were particularly far along. I think they were roughly Golden Core equivalents. But they were so much stronger than the Golden Cores of just my normal cultivators. So yeah, one thing I want to do is try and actually get... actually, what Ball Boy's stats? No, Ball Boy wouldn't make a... Do we have anyone that could be a physical cultivator? Crafting, medicine... Oh, what we're looking for... You have high crafting, your medicine's a bit pants. You're acceptable. Zooey. Oh no, but you're not... we need to drug Zooey up. Or Z, I guess it would be. Z. Come eat a couple of them. Oh yeah, we found those divine bones. Haven't had a chance to actually make use of them. Have I got anything else we can drug her up with? Let's see where she goes after just eating those things. Stop what you're doing. Come and eat the drugs. Oh, she done. There we go. Okay, let's you break through, and I also want to have a look at as I say, I haven't actually played with the Divine Cultivators yet. I've heard they're equally overpowered to the Body Cultivators. They're more like key tanks. Key batteries would be a better thing. So Zen here, Zen. Come and eat some drugs. And I probably didn't even... Nah, it's a waste. I didn't need to do that. It's not a waste, though, because we're finishing this episode. Yes, yes, okay. So Z broke through. Z. Yep, so Z is now a Body Cultivator. So the way this works... better keep time going. So... You have True Key, which is a bit different to the other key. True Key, you have a lot less to True Key, and it regenerates a lot quicker. But this is used for defending and attacking, using your Body Cultivation. I found there's no option to easily raise the mental state with these guys. I think they just kind of sort out their own mental state. Which is, I assume, dependent on their mood, because there's not like, if we go to Dr. Moo, I can stick him on mind and he'll fix his mental state. But if we come to Z here, there's no option like that. So if anyone knows how to fix the mental state of physical cultivators, then please let me know, because I haven't figured that one out yet. So next things, we have, if we go to here, we have Essence. Essence, they just gather through breathing. You can see they've immediately got 3 Essence, I think probably just from eating something. Generally what you'll do though is you'll tell them to breathe in a certain location, and then they'll gather essence from the things in that location, which can then be, you then use said essence. Oh, they can also devour. You can also devour things for essence. They then use the essence to remold certain body parts. So you just have a list of all the body parts here. We can't do most of these yet. They need to go to higher levels to do those. But we can, for example, do head muscles. Then you have... I forgot what the actual things are called here, but you have these slots. So we need to remold these things. And by remolding... Let's just do that one. By remolding these, we get layers. Once we've done the first layer, we can then equip the stuff we have remolded. Is it on here? Yeah, it's on here. Yeah, so you remold your arms and they can be used for defense. You remold your legs, offense. You can remold your legs, they can be used for defense. Who's just attacked me? Oh, it's a bunch of boars. Okay. Somebody go get rid of them. Hopefully that won't end poorly. Can I... You don't work like that. Will you just go and kill them if I do this? I'm not sure exactly how the defensive mode works yet. I was having a look at that. I don't know if it works only if they get attacked, or if it works when the sect is attacked. I'm thinking it's then, because that doesn't seem to have triggered Boar Boy. Oh, they've made a poor decision. The boars have decided to start being aggressive when the dog was right nearby. So the dog is now going to slaughter all of them. Also, I think generally a good thing to do with your pets is basically just keep the dog around until you have a bunch of strong cultivators that can defend you easily. Because at least on normal immortal difficulty, without any of the tribulations, the dog will just... As long as you don't get your sect reputation up too quickly, the dog will stay stronger than most things that attack you. So one mistake I made with another sect I was doing was that I thought I had my cultivators strong enough, and I swapped the dog out for the fox. I then got attacked by things that my cultivators couldn't easily take care of, and I didn't have the dog to tank for me. So keeping the dog around for a while is definitely a good idea. How do we actually use these? I think if anyone eats these, they're just going to explode, aren't they? I think I looked it up, and you need like 400,000 ki in order to be able to take the divine bones and not explode. Does it say on here? Nope. Okay, looks like we're getting there with the mini universe. I need to make sure we stay on... Actually, can I adjust the speed? This isn't something I would usually do. Max game speed. There we go. Did that work? Oh, there we go. Yeah, switched it off and on again, and there we go. We're a lot faster now. The mini universe is getting built. We were also going to promote somebody to the divine cultivation, though. Who was it? I honestly can't remember. I just forced them into... It'll be somebody of high intelligence. I'm sure I just forced somebody else to have enough foundation to be promoted. It doesn't actually matter too much, but I know you need... There we go, it was you. Or if it wasn't you, you can do. Come and eat some drugs. Cool, so then let's have a look at this. I've lost where they are now. Oh, hello. Things are happening. That's not important. Let's pause. You just promoted. Cool. You are now a god cultivator. And I got some achievements. Inner disciples and learning that law. Let's keep things going. The problem is they're going to run around. I want to look at them. So we have balance, let nature take its course, restrained, restrains your own desires and accelerates the increase of divinity, at the same time obtains temporary additional divinity, no greater than half of the base divinity, while restrain, your mental state will increase at a faster pace instead of reducing. And indulgence, indulges in your own desires and slow down the increase of divinity, at the same time obtains temporary additional humanity. No greater than half the base edition, that's fair enough, while indulging your mental state will reduce at a faster pace instead of increasing. And then I have read a guide on this, but I can't remember a lot of it if I'm honest. So we have humanity versus divinity here. This tells you your divinity level versus your humanity. You still have many human emotions, such as joy, anger, and sorrow. These human emotions have made it difficult for you to master divine powers, and at the same time you can feel and absorb even the slightest mortal belief. As the cultivation goes on, special actions take place. Divinity will gradually replace humanity. When it reaches 100, we turn into a deity. And that's when you actually lose your cultivator and they go away. So you want to keep it below 100. We've got key here. Their key will go up. Actually, can I... where are you? Where have you gone? You ran away from me. You. Can I feed you... Where am I? Here. Can you eat a spirit stone? And... Yes, you can still eat spirit stones. Cool. Now, I know normally they gain their key based on belief. So what we should be able to do here is... I thought I could assign that to a person. Maybe she needs to advance a bit first. I thought I could assign that to her. Cool. So the first thing I know you need to do with these guys is break through their mental state levels. So, is that this bit down here? Yeah, I want to break through the mental state levels first, I think. Believe. Let's have a look. Let's keep going forward. We want to actually get our mini universe created, hopefully in the next 15 minutes. A heavenly tribulation caused by... Hey, I'm busy. Stop it. No. Bad. Also, in the next game, we need to take advantage of the strange little elves, because you get so much stuff, so much good stuff from the strange little elves. Heavenly tribulation caused by 100% accumulated hatred from the divine breath. Okay, that's not important. That's also a tribulation. Okay, I don't think those things are too important. Neither's this. Go away. So the main thing I think that we need to work on to start with them, and so I'm just interested in looking at it now before we actually have to do it later, is their mental state. So does it tell me here, breakthrough requirements, to seek a steady mind, keep the mental state at 100 during indulgence for 3 days. So we would want to first go with restrained for a while, which will get the mental state up. And then we would swap to indulgence for a while. And I think the important thing with these is you need to keep these as low as possible. So we would actually, not just the negative ones, but we also want to get rid of as many of the positive ones as possible. Because otherwise they get distressed. So it looks like the bottom ones here are the better ones. So really we want to try and get it down to like even-tempered or tranquil, I imagine. So, Toba, we want to give them a worse room than they've currently got. We need to give them an artifact. I guess there's not too much you can do about that. Suitable, we give them worse clothing. Worse feng shui. That's just because they've only recently gone up. Spirit petting company, that'll go away, that'll go away. What is flawless? I don't know what flawless is. Is that perhaps... I don't know what the flawless trait is, so I might have to have... If we were playing this run properly, I'd probably have to look that one up. And we've almost done our mini-universe. I'm interested just from having you exist. How much essence have you accumulated? See, this person just existing is getting earth and water essence. That will be from them eating and drinking, I would have thought. Because I have noticed that the physical cultivators do also need to eat, unlike everyone else. I wonder why the equilibrium is different for these. Yeah, so I think it would probably be best for me to... Hey, there we go. We've done our mini-universe. Everything can slow down a bit now. So, immediately collect all items on the map that are not covered by fog. Not prohibited and collectible by the mini-universe. Boom. So that takes away our food storage issues. There's still a lot of crap up here. I guess it can't take a lot of these. Surely it should be able to take like this. Inspect. So there's a lot of stuff in there now. That's certainly... Okay, so it also said it has zeros. So I guess this is all the stuff it can collect. So it can't collect actual items. So we still need to actually have storage for the items. But material can be collected. All your basic food can be collected. Yeah. Oh, we can collect the feces as well. So that's actually a good thing. So where's the dog been pooping? So I come up here. I click on these. I unban them. And then they can be collected into the mini-universe, which means we could then use them later for fertilizer. The other thing I want to check, so, for example, all of our iron bars should be in here now. So if I come here and say, do that, then, yeah, so they automatically get the iron out of it, and I think that might have even... Do that again. There was a light came out of it, I think, when somebody actually went to do it. I want to try and pause. Come on, someone make me a hoe. It's not going to do it now. Ooh, I saw that. I was way too slow with it, but I definitely saw the light shoot out. I assume that went to the person that's then going to make it, or it might already be here, because it doesn't say awaiting transport or anything like that. So, is someone going to come here and do that now? Oh no, you actually have the iron. So, I guess it was sent to the person who was then going to bring it there. But yes, so that's how the mini-universe works. Oh, that was a lot of stuff that just got acquired that wasn't in there before. So it won't take in some of the higher end materials. But we can see everything it does take in here, it looks like. So, for example, I can see that... Let's use our jade here hasn't been taken in. So if I come here and then go material, probably. I'm not seeing... Oh, raw material. Yeah, so you can see brownstone, greystone, and marble are all here, but there's no option for jade. Goldwood is here at 0, though, so it definitely shows the zeros. So it looks like it'll only take in... Yeah, so that's cool. I see how that works. And it seems to me, then, that the mini-universe gates are pointless. Because the items needed from the mini-universe seem to just shoot out anyway. Or is there perhaps a particular range on them? You must wear secret codex of Tai to inspect this with divine mind. Calling it now, someone somewhere has a sentient mini-universe wandering around their base, making useless comments. Cool. Where is our mini-universe? Somebody's got to be wearing it. Everyone should be back at this point. Not our mini-universe, our codex. Probably James, right? Where is he? Yes, so you have the secret codex. Can you inspect this? Is that an option? I don't know what that person was on about with regards to inspecting it. Oh well. Let's try a tribulation. James, you should have a bunch of inspiration now, right? Yes. We need to give you another 24 tribulation. Not attainment. So that shouldn't be too hard. Where's something that you're not compatible with? That's 6. We can do better than that. There we go. These are 15. So that's 50. You can't afford to do 2 of them, though, unfortunately. Well, that's 21. Then he just needs another 3. So we could... Oh, can you afford both of them? I don't think you can. Just study that one. We're basically going to kill James doing this. because there's no way he'll survive. Oh no, I tell a lie. We can't do this because you have to be. I'm sorry, you have to be primordial spirit to do the tribulation. So there is no point in doing that. That's a shame because we don't have any primordial spirits. James is still quite a ways away from being a primordial spirit. But say, yes, so next time we need to make proper use of physical cultivators and divine cultivators. The divine ones I need to double check what the best way of keeping them is. I know a bit about the physical because I've played with these, so I might have to play with the divine ones before we actually... I can start the next series now, but I need to play with the divine cultivators before I get them in the series so I know what I'm doing with them. Or if you want to... If someone wants to give me like a big description down below, I'll go read that. What I do want to try and do quickly is just show you these guys. So, don't keep remolding that. So it should be fairly easy to... In fact, if I turn them all on keep remolding now, will it loop them? I think it might. Okay. So you can see here now that they are remolding their muscle arms, their arm muscles, muscle arms. Muscle arms are very impressive. Their arm muscles are what they actually need to play with here, though. Yeah, so they're doing all of this, and they should just keep looping through till they run out of essence or stamina now. They're probably going to run out of essence first, because it's 10 stamina per thing. Actually, maybe it's fairly even. I just kind of wish I knew how to fix their mental state properly. I mean, I'm not actually seeing them have any issues with a bad mental state, though I imagine later on... Yeah, they'll have the same issues with obsessions as normal cultivators. Okay, so, no, not that one. Now what we're looking for is tempered flesh. So we click here, and we have tempered flesh. Excellent. I know I need a bit of that, so I'll pick up any of that we can find. So I think, at least initially, just getting the higher levels is the more important thing. Later on, we want to try and get... so these are all essentially different upgrades you can get. The ones I'm clicking on right now are the worst ones. But they are the ones we need right now in order to actually unlock the arms as upgrades. Because you have to do certain types of tempering. Certain types of remolding would be a better way of putting it. In order to... So both of these are now first layer, so that means we can equip them. So if we come out and go to here, I can equip one arm there. I can equip one arm there. And now they have something to attack and something to defend with. Now what I'd like to do is just take Z. So that's literally taken us minutes. I want to take Z to here. Off you go Z, Z left. And I want to just, with that very basic upgrade done, we're going to go fight a demon beast and see how that goes. Because when I tried this before, I did a little bit more upgrading before I tried fighting a demon beast. But then it was literally like 3 or 4 days of remolding. And then I absolutely wrecked the demon beast. So I want to see how... This is basically the least we can have done with Z. Hopefully we can find a key sensing beast. I don't think it'd be fair to make them fight a core shaping one. But it literally takes days to get the upgrades needed. Normally there's a weak rabbit in here, but a weak rabbit would still smash a early normal cultivator. Is there one in here? Yeah, there is. Cool. Okay, so normal speed. Get it, Z. You also see the animations are quite different. Normally the cultivator fights with their artifact. And they've got their artifact like kite flying around. Whereas in this case, Z's, because they're a physical cultivator, Z's jumping all over the place, throwing out cool punches and stuff. And you can, with physical cultivators, they do actually take damage. So most of their damage should be to their arms because, yeah, so you can see Ooh, they upgraded. Oh yeah, I've also noticed they can get upgraded during a fight. I don't know which way round. Blessed Flesh is an upgrade to both attack and defense, so we'll do that one. One thing that is important is, so this arm is in offense and this arm is in defense. Only the things to do with offense matter on this, and only the things to do with defense matter on this. So you can't get, like, if I put a bunch of defense stuff on this, oh, their arm got crippled. They might die now. So, but their arm here, this is what they were using this arm to defend, and they've just lost it. So they're going to just take damage normally now, I think, though they've nearly killed this thing. You can also see normally I have to play this on much higher speeds to actually fight them. Whereas we've nearly taken this thing out just on normal speed. Hey, there we go. And now it's dead. So Z here, who has cultivated for all of like a day or two, has just managed to... I wouldn't say easily. They have... Oh, their arm's healed now. Oh yeah, they also heal really quickly on their own. They have just managed to kill this. This is actually a core-shaping rabbit on their own. So that shows the strength of the physical cultivators, and that's why their weakness is they can't join formations. But I haven't been using formations anyway. I think formations are more useful later on, when you actually have quite a lot of inner disciples. So just having a single strong physical cultivator, I think, would be really good for the sect in the next run. So yeah, that's all the things I think I wanted to go through for this. So we built our mini universe. We'll take that as our crowning achievement of this run. We built our first wonder. We have Boar Boy has actually managed to survive despite me constantly thinking about killing him this entire run. We've got a couple of core shaping guys. Say next, not core shaping, golden core guys. Next time though, I will definitely have some better ones. I know what I'm doing with regards to that now. And yeah, so that is going to be all for now. I hope you've enjoyed. I thank you greatly if you've watched all the way through. If you haven't, if you've just jumped on and seen this episode, please feel free to go back and watch it all the way through. Really, this series was just about me learning the game, learning the basics behind it. I feel like I've done that now, not just through this series, but through some of my own playtime. And now I'd like to start a new game with an actual objective in mind. We have so much crap here that needs selling, God. Next time we'll have a prettier sect as well, I think. I know a bit more about what I'm doing with Feng Shui and sect layout. Yeah, these rooms, I guess these are actually not too bad. They're very auspicious and they're only for outers. I have been using prettier rooms in my more recent ones, though. But anyway, yes, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a comment, leave a like. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of this, because that's what I'm going to be doing. And overall, I hope you have a very nice day. Until next time, bye-bye.